Welcome back. It's episode 29. The boys are back before Halloween. Tuck's hair looks like he just got struck by lightning.
Yep.
And Silva's in the tundra, but the boys are back. Feels good. It's gonna be a good weekend. Good week. It's Halloween. I'm sure Silva's got some Halloween stories from yesterday, day before that. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, Thursday through Saturday. I had a very eventful few days here. So let's see. Thursday, we had a party. Well, we had a rental, and then a party afterward with like three other fraternities.
What is a rental?
It was fun. Really hot in the basement. It was probably at the party for a good like half an hour maybe. So that was fun. And
what do you mean there's a rental? You rented out a place?
Yeah, like we do bar rentals a lot.
Okay.
So you just like rent out the bar. It's open invite for like any girls, and then like we had a $500 tab to start it with, so I think that went in about
2 minutes,
15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we had a party after, and then just typical, just hang at the house afterwards, like after the parties are over, on the balcony and whatnot. That was a pretty low key night. And then Friday, woke up, walked straight outside in my underwear, and just stood in the cold for a good like 15 minutes. Felt really good afterward, honestly. Cured the hangover really quick. Then got right to the course. I shot a 90, so not too bad. Felt pretty good. Strung together a few good holes. Except my buddy he shot a 10 on the first hole. So he started off the day 5 over right off the rip. So that was pretty funny. But then I realized I forgot to do all my business law homework for the week, and had about 2 hours to get all that done before the night festivities started. So hustled back to the house and got all that done. Got an 100 on the quiz. So that was really good energy going into the night after that. Let's see. Finished off that night shooting a flare out. Did not hit, but we're back in the game. I just shot my shot, if you will, for a lack of a better term. It wasn't really a full-on shot, but it was kind of just like a little floater.
Little suicide.
Yeah, so definitely got humbled, but it was all right. We'll prevail. So I'll have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's next.
Does she remember?
Let's see. Yeah, no, she remembers. I remember. It's all right. We talked the next day, and I'm all good. But
She probably sucks.
Let's
anyway.
see.
Wayno says
Let's
you
see.
miss
I'm gonna
the shots you don't take.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. So you never know if you don't try and find out. Can't win a race that you're not in. So I'm really loving my monotone attitude here. It's really good. And then Saturday.
Yeah, why don't you dish it off to Tuck? See what Tuck's been doing.
All right, yeah. For Saturday then. No, Saturday we had a good day. I went to the hockey game after our darty with a couple of guys, and then it got around to like between the hours of I think like 8:30 and 11. I went back and forth to the bars like 4 or 5 times with different groups of people, and then by like 11:30 we all thought it was like 3 in the morning. And then next thing I knew it was actually 4 in the morning. So that it was a late night, and then I was a vegetable yesterday. So feel good right now though.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Love that. Love to hear it.
Yeah, always. Also, the Celsius today really got me going. Made the brain activity a lot more sharp. So shout out Celsius to that.
Should have put a pic on the story.
I should have. I really should have.
But yeah, got a
Should I
lot
take
of
it away?
a lot of people like the Pride Night.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah, I don't think Jared likes that either.
What do you say?
Oh,
Yeah, Tuck,
there.
how was your weekend?
I actually had a pretty good weekend. I didn't leave my apartment really all too much, but Friday, what did I do Friday? I believe the Preds played on Friday. Ended up beating the Leafs in OT, or no, that was Saturday. But over the weekend, Vols, Preds, Titans all got a dub. Titans looking sexy as hell in those uniforms. And my boy Will Levis is goated. And that man is going to bring the Titans franchise to a championship. That's what I'm going to say. That's going to be a real big hot take. So that's not going to happen. But
That's hotter than my Danny Dimes to the Super Bowl take.
Danny Dimes is an idiot, first of all. He's an idiot. But no, it was actually a really good weekend. I couldn't even tell you the last time the Vols, Titans, and Preds all won in a weekend because we're usually not that good at sports. But yeah, it was an exciting weekend.
Yeah.
Good shit.
You want to recall our Friday night? I don't know.
I think. I mean, how did it even start? Oh, we went to that bar we usually go to, the Half Shelf. So our buddy Tuck, you know Yaffe. Buddy Yaffe was in.
Yeah.
It was alumni weekend this past weekend at Coastal. So a lot of the boys came down. We only went out Friday night though, but Yaffe came out, went to the Half Shell. But you sound like you had something to say about.
Yeah, remember those moms?
Oh, dude, these couple of moms.
Jared, always with the moms. Love it.
We're playing pool, minding our own business. You know, a couple moms come up to us, calling us their sons and everything. I mean,
It's so bizarre.
Remember, bro, but like, I don't know, dude. It was fun. I mean, she was like, we were like, what, sons versus moms? And they were like, no, son and mom versus son and mom. We were just playing them in pool and shit.
It's so weird. These two
That's so funny.
Yeah. Not even hot.
Yeah, that's a good time.
They couldn't have been less attractive either.
No. But then went to Hotfish bar near us.
No.
Then the night kind of gets blurry, honestly. I remember being at
Yeah, I could.
And then I remember being at 7-Eleven getting ice cream at about 2 in the morning. Yeah.
What are you
It's
saying?
an interesting shout.
It's a funny story at Hotfish that he posted pretty late in the night, and I kind of figured that you were probably pretty fucked up.
There was a guy in a Jason outfit.
You're just
standing there looking around. I was like, this guy is fucking nuts, dude. He was just standing there, like doing nothing. I was like, who do you know?
He might have actually been him.
He might have actually been him.
Yeah. Oh, Tuck, you remember that chick that you met at Hotfish that gave you her snap? Or that gave her snap to you? That little chick Maddie that had blonde hair?
Yeah.
Okay, regardless.
To know.
Some chick, type in your phone. I think her name's Maddie, Madi, can't think of last.
No, I know who you're talking about. She won't be in my phone if I type it in because I removed her. But keep going.
Anyway, so I met this guy
shout out Maddie.
Met this guy a few weeks ago, and it's I became friendly with him from whatever, and I don't know many people down here. We bump into them together. They're together, hooking up or something. They weren't at that exact moment, but they're together. I was like, oh, what are the odds? And Kenny's like, oh boy, this boy is in for it.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah. He doesn't know. He has no idea.
Yeah, she's out of her mind. And she also looks like she's 14.
Yeah.
Where is she on the hot to crazy scale?
I don't know how to put it there. She's not very hot, but she seems a decent bit crazy. Yeah. But we don't know her well.
A bit. Quite a bit.
She's probably an 8 on the crazy scale and a 3.5 on the hot scale.
Also, talk about
way out.
From that, I fumbled the bag so fucking hard that night with Kenny. I was talking to this girl for probably an hour, and me and Kenny are sitting there, and she actually, I don't know why, but looks like she was into it. And then apparently I just turned around and I go, all right, if I see you later. Shook her hand and just walked away.
Bro, and I was talking to her friend, and then I just look over for a second. Tuck's like, all right, well, I'm going to be outside if you want to talk later. I don't know. And Tuck just walked away. And I look at her friend and I'm like, I guess I'll talk to you later. Like, my boy walked away. I walked outside, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't see you guys hammered. He's like, I don't even see my boys like that. He's like, I'm here for you guys. I'm like, you couldn't come on. Like, nobody's gonna be mad. He's like, oh, whatever.
That's too funny. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot. Like I'll be talking to a girl, I'm just like, all right, well I'll see you around. Just walk away. I'm like, and then I like think about it later. I'm like, she was really cute. What the fuck am I doing?
I mean, that was cute, but I feel like it had got to the point of the conversation where I was like, I don't think there's anything else I want to know. So I think this is where it ends.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, whatever happened with that chick? The girl you brought back before that we saw.
Oh, fucking. What? We didn't do anything with that. She texted me actually the next day and was like, sorry, didn't come over or whatever. And I think I left her on like open or some shit. I was like,
No, but wasn't she chirping you at the place? She was mad at you, wasn't she?
oh yeah, she was, because I stopped texting her because I didn't want to talk to her anymore. And she's like, you don't even want to talk to me. And of course, I'm hammered at a bar, so like, girl, you're not.
You're like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, maybe you lay up here, but it's just like she was chirping me, and I was just like, are you shitting me? And then whatever. And then the next day, she's like, oh, I want to hang out. And I just think, I don't know. I didn't even text her.
So, no.
I got her friend's number that night too.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
That was funny.
Oh, I forgot. So Saturday, this girl texted me. She's like, hey, like, where are you at? I was like, oh, I'm at our Darty. Like, look at my snap maps. And she's like, all right, but like, you have to talk to me if I come. I'm like, find me. Like, I'm not just gonna like go out my way. Like I'm with like my boys, like talking to them and like having fun. Like I'm not just gonna like wander around a Darty with like 1,000 people there. Like just, I was like,
yeah,
find me and yeah, we can talk.
Yeah.
So weird. I was just like, all right, like yeah, thanks. You just killed my vibe for like 30 minutes.
Oh, pump the brakes, you fuck.
Nah, it was like it killed my vibe for like a minute, and then I was like, oh hey, another beer, crack, we're good.
You know how long that would have killed my vibe for? No seconds. None. But,
Yeah.
No, and her name was Kim too. So the bartender at on the half shell too. She kind of like seemed a little bit mad at me because I stopped texting her. I don't know.
She was a mom. She is a mom. Not was. She's a mom. So like,
we'll see.
Jared, do you want to become a father to someone else's kid?
You want to take
like what's going on here?
Father, not yet, but
I feel like every week it's like, oh, Jared's talking to some mom. Like they have a kid. Like
they come up to us. I don't know what it is. Like we attract. I think. Well, I know. Like moms like younger guys. So
and maybe we happen to be
because like
just older people.
Their dicks still work, so they can get them pregnant again.
We're also in the half shell. We're the youngest by 10 years minimum.
So it makes it still great though.
So, but it's just a wild character show. I mean, Friday went out, as Kenny said. Saturday, I golfed when he was at work. Played decent.
What'd you shoot?
I think 81. So.
Nice.
The overhit.
The overhit. Yeah, I didn't even post on that. But I was firing off content there. Oh wait, you want to talk about? I think Yingling might be one of the most underrated beers. The solid beer.
I think I've had a Yingling once in my life.
I'm not a fan.
You know, it's the oldest beer in America. You know that? Little snippet. Maybe I'll put Tuck onto some lager.
Oh, I've had Yinglings before. I've had a few beers. They're not bad. I mean, I'm probably not gonna buy them, to be honest with you.
The name's a big turnoff for me. Like it just doesn't sound nice. Like, hey, could I get a Yingling? Like
their branding's doesn't nice though. The American.
They got nice cans. They got nice cans.
You know what else?
I'll give you that. Nice can.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a hot take, Jared. I'm going to disagree with you on that one, though.
Yeah, I'm not a Yingling guy.
I didn't say it was the best beer. I said it was an underrated beer.
Underrated?
Yeah, I don't think it's underrated. I think it's pretty decently rated, just average, like nothing crazy. Doesn't deserve any hype.
All right, well, moving forward. Played golf. Oh, then I came home, showered, and went straight to hockey. I got abused on the fucking rink. These guys hated me. They all had fucking square tires. They were fucking slow as shit. I was forechecking the fuck out of them in beer league. Just fuck. What do you say, Tuck?
I just said, oh.
And
This guy's a beer league hero.
bro, I was playing like they asked me to come down and play B2, which is like not very good hockey, and I was just abusing these guys, like just like toe dragging, like just making them all like stupid, just like kind of cocky, and
Yeah.
scored. We won. I think I had like a hattie, not a big deal.
Yep.
And they just were like abusing me. I think I drew 7 penalties. Drew 7 penalties. They were slashing me, tripping me, hooking me. My hand was like swollen after the game.
Probably deserved it.
My chin's swollen right now. None of you can see in the camera, but I got a nice little fucking shiner there.
Nice.
And they broke my shin pad. They slashed me so hard in the shin it broke my shin pad. So the
Really?
knee
That's
is a
kinda
big
fucked up.
crap. What do you say?
I just said it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I agree. And there's one.
Jared,
Yeah.
well, honestly, that's good for you, though. It sounds like you got a level head on you. If someone slashes me Uno time, I'm very upset, and they know.
Oh, I pressed him, and then like he wasn't very big. He was probably like my height, and then like some big guy on their team came out. He was like, "Hey, you picking on the smallest kid?" I was like, "Fucking dumbass! He's the kid who slashed me, you idiot! Like, what do you mean? I'm picking on the one that fucking picked on me." And I was just trying to fuck
Oh,
him.
that's hilarious.
They were getting so mad. I tried to pull off a Michigan a few times, but did not successfully pull it off. But I was just doing like laps around them. It was fun. I was like, "You guys are a bunch of fucking pigeons. You suck at hockey," because they were chirping me for no reason. But moving forward,
That's funny though.
yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
One more thing from the weekend. Let's just take a moment of silence for Matthew Perry, R.I.P.
and Adam Johnson too. That was horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see that guy? They're trying to say that dude actually did that on purpose.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. They're like probably gonna look into it and actually be a case.
I think so.
I haven't seen the video.
When I kind of watched the video, I was like, "Why is your foot that high?" But I don't.
You see the Providence Bruins were all wearing neck guards. A lot of the AHL team for the Bruins.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, that's.
I was talking to my buddy about like neck guards and stuff, and like I know like TJ Oshie has his War Road thing, but there has to be a better way to make neck guards more comfortable and like part of those like undershirts that also like look good, because let's just be honest, neck guards look so fucking stupid.
Look, I mean,
Ideal.
I think it's
Like,
not necessary.
I'm talking about like from the style perspective, like you could make a good looking like undershirt with a neck guard built in.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's small, it's minimal, but it does the job to prevent something like that.
I used to have one that you just pull over your head, and it was almost like a bib on like both sides, and it would like come up to like here, and you.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, you just pull it over your head, and it would like cover your neck, and it wasn't so like I never wore a shirt under my like shoulder pads and stuff. I was just always too hot, weird. So like pulling that over my head was and then it was off your neck, because those neck guards are just, I don't like the way it was so tight on me. But there's other ways.
But I mean, you don't see a death from a skate to the neck. It happens like every like 15 years, and there's thousands and millions.
Yeah, it's super rare.
And that one might have been intentional too, so I think that kind of skews the data. So unfortunately, that's what happens. You can make the same argument though that why aren't they wearing fucking cages? Because all the teeth, cheekbones, noses that break all game, like why not just wear a fucking cage? So
that's a fair point.
Point, Jared.
Thank you.
Just super sad. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But
well, on that high note,
you see Pinto got a 41 game sussy. My boy fucking Shane got 41 games for gambling on like an NFL team.
Well, his team wears a gambling ad on the side of their helmet.
And to make it better, this is an
Doing
RFA.
it.
He's a free agent
That's
now.
ridiculous.
So like,
I think
That
it's
is
absolutely
funny.
absurd.
I think it's crazy. They're gonna fucking promote the shit of it, make him wear it. He's a restricted free agent, so he's not even technically on the roster, and he gets sussied for 41 games for a little gambling. Not even on the NHL. Like that's fucking outrageous.
I think the gambling
Hey,
rules in
wasn't
sports.
It was on NFL. Pretty sure it was on football.
I think
Okay, now that's so
That's-
fucked up. What do you?
That's ridiculous.
it wasn't like he's like, oh, let's bet like fucking Senators to like lose, and we're all gonna throw. But like, it was like I think he bet on, like the Jets or something because he's from Long Island. I don't know. It's so stupid.
Like
That's
I understand not being able to bet like in your own sport. Like that makes complete sense
Mhm.
because you have real influence in that.
Yeah,
Even if you're not playing, you could still have influence.
definitely.
But like betting on a different sport, like what if he was betting on like Russian like
Yeah.
underground figure skating?
Why is it underground?
yeah. Well, that's what.
Just to make it more extreme. I just remember during COVID, like all my boys, like they'd be betting on like Indian like ping pong.
That's degenerate as fuck.
Was
Yeah, I know.
Korean baseball and shit.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
on some baseball for a little bit.
Um,
Guess how that went? Not good because I don't know a thing about Korean baseball.
Yeah.
so out of
No,
curiosity,
like that's fucked up though.
do we think
Yeah, that's a bit out of that.
do we think athletes should be able to gamble on sports that are not their own? Like, if you're playing the NHL, you can't touch NHL, but you could bet on NFL, CFL, fucking NBA.
I mean, if it's a different sport, I don't see why not. That doesn't really make much sense to me.
Yeah, you should definitely be able to bet on a different sport. But what about this? Would an NHL player be allowed to bet on an AHL game?
No, it's the same
No.
sport.
What about college?
That's the same
Mm,
sport.
no.
You just said you can't bet on the same sport.
No, I know. I'm saying, but it's a different level.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't fly.
AHL is the same.
Yeah.
I don't even know if
Okay.
you can bet on college.
I would say no.
Oh, it's the same sport. Yeah.
I would say you can argue yes for college, but definitely not AHL
Yeah,
or like
Well,
any
college-
professional league.
Because you're gonna have some kids on college who are probably drafted and still playing on their college team, but could be drafted by an NHL team or an NHL affiliate team.
yeah.
You know, I didn't
think
think
it's too
about
much
that
of a
part. Yeah,
conflict.
no. Just no. All right, yeah. So we're all in agreement. No sport. Like you
Yeah.
can't bet on your
In
sport.
the same sport.
Not the
That's
same
fair.
sport.
Did you see the fuck, I forget what it was. Forget who it said, but like he would bet $1 million that a state champion basketball team could beat the WNBA best team,
Probably.
and he was like, "Look,
Are they gonna do that?
I don't
Like
think
a high school state championship.
no, like just like a boys high school champion basketball team versus the Las Vegas Aces, which are the champion WNBA team." He's like, look, they're gonna beat them. Like, it's not like I'm not trying to be like mean. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be misogynistic. It's just they're bigger and they're better at basketball.
I think if you took all right, so I'm thinking about like say you have like a New York State high school team, like I don't think they're doing it. At least like
Big champion though. Like the best team in the state.
like no, but like he said like maybe not like if you win like some shitty state, but like a legit like a really good high school team would mop the floor with the Aces. is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say mop the floor, but I could see them winning.
Yeah. And that's not to be like mean or anything. Like you listen to, like Serena Williams, arguably the greatest female tennis player of all time. She played like
She
the
said it's different.
180th like best or maybe worse, maybe like 250th best guy, and she got mopped like 6-1, 6-2 in sets. And
Yeah.
like just different sport. And that's just because of genetics.
Mhm.
I mean I get into the
Yeah, it's nothing to be rude or like
No.
sexist or misogynistic. It's just they're just different. It's a different animal.
genetics.
Like
yeah.
nothing to take away from Serena Williams or any of those other top women athletes. It's just they're just different. Like imagine if Michael Phelps was competing in women's swimming.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
he probably
LeBron, WNBA. Yeah.
yeah. I think Michael Phelps could probably win doing the backstroke against women's freestyle.
I don't know the analytics, but it's
I don't
probably
know. Yeah,
definitely
but-
maybe possible. I don't want to fucking make a take that I have no clue on the analytics of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna touch that one.
But
All right. Well, I touched
But
it.
did you see that Brittany Griner like a while ago said that she would beat DeMarcus Cousins in a 1v1, and I was like, "Yo, you're an idiot."
that was the PR stuff.
Every time I
Yeah,
see
that
that
was-
video, I die.
Yeah.
Who is it?
That was
I think it's
so-
Durant that's like, love the
Durant's
crowd.
like,
That's
Yeah.
that was for. It was. She didn't mean that.
And then you get like the Westbrook meme of him like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's too good. Oh, I saw this video on Instagram earlier, and it was this girl after her wisdom teeth surgery. She's like crying in the backseat of her car, and the mom's like, "Why are you crying?" She's like, "I'm never gonna meet Trevor Zegras." So at like one of their last games, I think it was this season this happened.
Yeah.
NHL like just posted it. She was sitting like right next to the bench, and Zegras gave her a signed stick that said, "Best video I've seen in a while. Like, good to see you." It's just too
Yeah.
funny. I wonder how many more of those videos you'll see now.
How old was she?
She's probably like
Um,
teenager.
I mean, she was probably like at least 18 or 19. Could have been like 20, 21 at most.
Was she a looker?
Like college age girl. I thought she was pretty cute. Yeah.
You think Zegras took
So
that?
like I went to the comments, and it was like game game is game. Like I was expecting like to see more stuff like, oh, it's like
What a
Zegras
guy.
definitely hit or something like that. I'm glad the comments were like pretty regulated, but it was also like not too long after they posted it, so who knows what it's looking like now.
It's funny.
But yeah, I think that kind of brings us to our top 5 segment. Shoba, I think you brought up this week's top 5 segment. Is that right?
I did. I really did.
Okay.
And let's jump right into it here.
This one I did. Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, was it
Num
you superhero idea?
You fucking cocksucker trying to take my idea. Nah, go ahead, Silva. Go
Hey.
ahead, bro.
Hey, no, everyone now thinks it was me because you're just lying at this point.
Yeah, well,
Um,
2 people are listening right now.
So, my number 5 spot, I have Batman.
Wait, what is this week's top 5?
Superheroes.
Superheroes.
Superhero.
Yeah, you have to tell the
We just
audience
said
they
that.
didn't know.
Oh, I thought we said that. Yeah, so we're doing superheroes as our top 5.
I didn't know.
So yeah, so Batman is my number 5 spot. Specifically Christian Bale as Batman. I thought, just he plays that role better than anyone, I think. Moving into number 4, we got my girl Scarlett Johansson with Black Widow.
Always picking the girl. Always picking the chick.
She is a phenomenal actress and plays that role amazing. My car is actually named Natasha after her character, Natasha Romanoff, who is the Black Widow. Jumping up to number 3, the Protector of America, we got Captain America. Super cool dude. Love that guy. Number 2, this might be a little controversial, but we're jumping across the pond to little 007 James Bond action. I say he's a superhero. He's categorized as a spy, but I think the work he does is superhero-esque work, and he fits right up there with some of the greats.
I think you're an idiot.
What do you got to say about it?
I don't think this.
I mean,
He's not a superhero.
I just think that's fucking stupid.
He's just not.
Because
not
if you're
a
gonna,
superhero,
because if you're gonna go that route, you could throw in Chris Kyle
You can
in that
throw
position.
John Wick, like he's John
John Wick, he's even more goated than
007.
if you think about it. John Wick's more goated than 007. No, am I wrong?
In like a killer aspect, probably, but I think just look at James Bond and like all facets of the game. He's got the guns, he's got the cars. Good looking dude. Girls just flock to him. He doesn't have to say anything.
So that's
I mean, this guy gets to hang out with Anna de Armas on set. That's pretty fucking cool.
That's your defendants of a superhero. Girls flock to him.
So any rich
He's got
fuckboy?
nice cars. So does Batman. Batman has nice cars.
Yeah, that's why Batman was on my list.
Yeah, but Batman's got that thing called a suit. You know?
Yeah, James Bond wears a suit too.
Oh, you bitch! Oh, yeah, fuck you.
An actual suit, not a fucking.
And,
All right,
all right, well,
what's your?
I come back strong with the number one, and the one and only billionaire playboy Iron Man.
Okay.
I grew up wanting.
Nice.
Well, it's like it's a saying. You
I've never seen
dumbass.
Iron Man, so I don't know.
Dude, what? How?
That's crazy.
I grew up wanting to be Iron Man. I mean, I know, you gotta make a shit ton of money to do that. And according to some like Marvel source, he Tony Stark supposedly has 4 PhDs. Like the character, not actual, Robert Downey Jr.
Well, he's
Yeah.
making those suits, so he's got to be smart.
Yeah, I'd say that's a
Getting
really
it
good
up.
point. That's a really good point. I didn't really think about that one.
I know,
Um,
because you're not.
Seen that fucking guy's
You're not
basement?
smart.
You
So
kidding me?
that's
He's
why
got
you-
holograms everywhere.
Yeah.
You think he's an idiot?
Fuck, he's a genius. All right, well, that's
Jesus.
top 5 stuff.
A lot of brain cells going on over there.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
I think he stole mine, to be honest, because I don't really have any.
All right, I guess I'll take.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
Wait on you.
speaking of brain cells, this character has probably the least amount of them out of all the Marvel characters.
Hulk?
And I'm going to go number 5 with the Hulk. That man, I mean, I grew up watching those movies, and I feel like I could watch that movie 100 times in a row, and it still would not get old for me.
Wait, did you just say
Dude, I feel it in my fucking nuts, dude. I get so pumped up about that.
did you just say the Hulk has 0 brain cells?
When he's big and green, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. I thought
he's-
you were like talking about like, Bruce Banner like as a
That's
whole.
good. You know what? That's a good point. He's actually got quite a few
He's
PhDs,
like
I believe.
arguably I think he's arguably
He
smarter
might be
than
one of the
Tony Stark.
smarter ones, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, the green guy, the green version, not smart.
But I'm glad the Hulk gets your nuts going. That's really
That's
good to know.
He gets me fired up. Let's see. Number 4, I'm going to throw in Wonder Woman because I think she did a fantastic job in that movie. What's her name again?
Like Gal Gadot.
Yeah,
Wonder
that one.
Woman. Yeah.
Yes. That one. What do we got? Number 3, I'm going to throw in Black Panther. The main reason just because I thought that movie was fucking amazing. And
Whatever.
The
You know,
soundtrack
R.I.P.
was sick too.
yeah, it was. Number 2, I'm going to go Spider-Man. I mean, that could be a little, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but, he's a little elusive little fuck. He can get out of situations. He's got moves and stuff like that, so I like that. Then number 1, I'm going to go Superman. I mean, when you start shooting lasers out of your eyeballs, that's fucking sick. Who's gonna beat you? You got lasers coming out of your eyes and you can fly. I mean, at that point, what else do you need?
Not much beats that.
It's like
Yeah.
it's the penis. He's probably already got that too. All right, well that's it for my top 5.
One, I like. I'll take it away.
Go for it.
So 5, I'm agreeing with Cameron here. We got Hulk. I mean, I love that choice out of you. Guy just
I love
destroys anything in his past.
it. Everything.
Everything. Come on. 4, I don't think you
Come on.
had this guy at 4, Tuck, but you did have him on your list, Spider-Man. I mean, I feel like just so many good movies out of that. And he's just, Spider-Man goes through a lot of adversity. He's not the big guy, but he's the elusive guy. And he gets through it, Just protecting Brooklyn, protecting New York City. Come on.
He's a good team player.
He's a team player. He's like a 4th-line grinder.
Yeah.
He's just out there, but he's doing his part. 3, we got...
I'm pretty disappointed I left him off my list.
I let fucking Thor off my list and I could kick
Oh,
a person right
I
now.
don't want to hear that one.
Yeah, I'm so pissed right now.
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't put Thor.
I'm at three now. We got Iron Man. Guy's a genius. I mean, saves all the Avengers and
Some might say.
some might say, right? 2, Protector of America, Captain America. Guy's the GOAT. And then 1, I got the guy who doesn't really have any powers, but he just beats the shit out of people. Batman. Like he has no powers, but he'll just run up on you in his fucking motorcycle and just beat the shit out of you straight up. So I like that.
That's
That's
fair.
mine.
That's a solid list. That's a solid list.
I'm gonna put Thor in my honorable mention because he should have been in that top
Thor
5, and
has
I'm not happy
Thor,
about it.
I mean, the flow that got the lettuce flow Thor has is just
The lightning,
fucking hammer.
decent looking
Hammer,
guy,
nobody else
shredded.
can
Plus,
pick
he
up.
killed Thanos.
He did. He did kill Thanos.
Yeah, he did.
Spoiler.
Chopped that boy's head off. You're only like 6 years late to the party.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the movie yet, kick rocks. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
got a
get.
good honorable mention, but I'll wait for Jared to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm gonna get pigeon tossed here, but I don't know shit about the superhero movies. I don't really watch movies, let alone superhero ones. So number 5, I'm going Superman. Seems like an all-American classic. We got Spider-Man following him up. Feel like it's pretty popular. Everyone knows him. We got Batman at number 3.
Superman, Spider-Man, Batman.
Number 2 is Thor.
At least somebody's got
That's just one of the few I know. And number 1, this is Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that raccoon was funny as fuck. So
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's my ball right there. Damn, I would have put
That's
Groot in
it.
there too.
Drew,
That's a solid superhero.
So,
That's actually wasn't that bad.
Shit. All right.
well, I just went the foremost
Yeah.
basic and then
Yeah.
like Rocket
Yeah.
because I like Guardians
Just
of the Galaxy.
an oddball.
Damn it, bro.
I like those lists. My honorable mention, it's actually a not too well known superhero, Captain Hindsight from South Park.
Is he the one that flies around with shit? He shits?
No, that's shit, man.
That's shit.
Oh.
Tuck these half underpants.
No, Captain Hindsight is he has 2020 hindsight, so he like shows up to the scene and he's like, well, that shouldn't have been there, that shouldn't have been there, and you shouldn't have done that. And then it's just like he leaves. He doesn't do anything. He just tells you what you should have done in the beginning.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say Flash too,
Yeah.
because he's fucking in and out of there.
He can
Oh.
fly though.
He's fucking fun.
Fucking Aquaman left that bastard
I was
out
thinking
too.
him too, but there's a lot of good ones. There's just a lot of good ones.
It's every week, man. Every week.
Maybe you should prepare.
I'm just happy that
Maybe.
Jared can't say this time that he has the best list.
I honestly might have the best list anyway.
Who did have the best list? I don't
No,
know.
you don't. Shut
I did.
up. Shut up, bro.
If you want to go based on popularity, except for my number 1.
If you want to go analytically, Silva,
Yeah, check the stats.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
all like some of the oldest superheroes.
Listen, I ain't gonna argue. I
guy
don't
was
know
literally
dick
pulling
about
up superheroes on his monitor. As we
Yeah,
fucking
I was really
talking.
looking up like what superheroes were.
Jared was literally LeBron talking about tight ends during this.
It's like Michael Jordan and Looney
You
Tunes.
see that video?
Oh, Bug Bunny.
That's not
He's my
superhero, dude.
hero.
Funny.
No, we got some stuff around the horn now. See, Bijan Robinson like didn't play in the game. This was last week actually, like last Sunday, a week from yesterday, that he and people were freaking out because they started him in fantasy football and he played and all this. Like he was healthy, but they just didn't.
I'm pretty sure he was sick.
This is from, I don't know how good, from Twitter. It says, I'm hearing that Bijan Robinson was suspended by the team prior to today's game for using e-cigarette during film week. Rumor boy.
Yo,
Others,
tell you one thing. Titans coach used to jewel all the time, so
the dog,
that organization's
he's a jewel king.
He's
A
all
vape king.
Mike McDaniels, he vapes on the sideline a lot.
on the
Yeah,
sideline.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
guy.
you cut out. I didn't hear you say that. Yeah.
you chirping our Wi-Fi again.
That guy's funny.
Yeah, bet.
Always. Actually, Tuck and I stay up late FaceTiming about just how shitty your guys' Wi-Fi is.
I knew you guys were butt buddies. I knew it.
I think I need to fucking upgrade that thing.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know.
I
you
have
guys
a-
live together, so we don't really know what goes on there.
Yeah.
You don't need to. We have a third bedroom for a reason. Okay. All the grease.
For the dirty word. Yeah.
We had the Heritage Classic yesterday. The
Yes.
Oilers versus the Flames, Battle of Alberta. Nickelback performed. Fire. Did you guys see the costumes they came out with?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
But
those are pretty sick.
Did you guys see the Oilers jerseys? Because they're trash.
Yeah.
I like the Flames one.
Both jerseys were so ugly.
The Flames ones
Bro,
weren't-
those Oilers uniforms were garbage.
Yeah,
The Flames were definitely better, but both of them were so ugly.
But what do you like better, the
Yeah.
Oilers
Shout out
fan.
NHL.
costumes or the Flames costumes? We had like the
The actual jersey.
no, like the oil rig uniform.
I like the Oilers costumes.
Where was it?
It was in
I like the Oilers costumes better than the jersey, both jerseys and the Flames costume.
Like, they should have just worn.
no, the
I'd probably
Flames
go Oilers
costumes is
costume,
best.
too.
I love the farmer.
I think they were both good.
The what do you call those?
I'm gonna still disagree with you on that.
What do you call the
Overalls?
what do you say? Overalls. Is that
Overalls.
the overalls? The cowboy hats
Yeah.
are fucking clean with no shirt. That shit was funny.
Yeah, that
You
was
like the no shirt, eh, Jared?
Fucking rights. Um,
Pause.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
No, don't.
This is me a hot take, but dude, these girls, like, could you imagine having a daughter during Halloween? The shit they're wearing is just not
yeah.
clothing.
All I know is your wife didn't dress up like a hoe for Halloween. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Like, this girl's wearing a nun costume, which was just a see-through shirt with fucking tape over her nipples.
That's not what a nun would do.
Last time I guarantee you, if I see a nun out on the streets or out and about,
It's not what they're wearing.
she's probably not going to be
It's
wearing
not
it.
Explain.
I mean, I'm not complaining about it because it's really good to see.
Depends on the visuals.
But I would probably be very disappointed as a parent
Yeah.
to see that.
It's not clothing.
I know the
My
double
little sister-
standard is
You know,
there.
like if my little sister was wearing
Yeah.
that shit, I'd probably
Well,
slap
good
the
luck,
shit
man.
out of
Yeah, I
her.
mean,
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah, I'd be like, you can't be dressing as a nun with your fucking tits and puss hanging out
No.
everywhere.
It's a no bueno.
Like-
Nah, these girls belong to the
Yeah,
streets. They're hoes.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Whoa, Jared's going all out.
Nah, it's fine.
And I'm the one that got rejected this weekend.
I mean, none of us went home with any chick this weekend either way, but
Probably for the better.
Yeah.
Well,
Saturday morning would have been rough.
no, I didn't.
Like, hey, so how are you getting?
I went home and watched TV.
Jared and I both came back with about a pint of fucking ice cream and some frozen White Castle.
Gotcha, boys.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
No,
You see, I wonder if they can hear us when their shit
There
comes
they are.
up.
There they are.
There's no fucking way. But regardless, I think this brings us to our Would You Rather segment. And for $1 million, what would you rather attempt? Would you rather have to
I'm sucking.
no beat Connor McDavid in a lap race and you get a 3-second head start, or
Do they hear us or are they like just?
No, we can hear you guys.
you have
Yeah.
to score a shootout goal on Igor Shesterkin? You have
I'm
5 attempts.
not beating McDavid.
All
Wait,
right, well,
Kenny, did you say Shaq? Did you say suck something? It's not
Like, for
bad.
$1 million, it's just like I'm sucking it.
he said he's stuck in it. All right, so question for Kenny. Who are you sucking, McDavid or Shesterkin?
If it's for $1 million, it doesn't matter.
Jesus.
I'd probably take the race with McDavid because I'm turning around and I'm two-handing him right in the throat, and he's on spot. So.
I think Shesterkin's doable. Maybe not 5, but like you score like I feel like we go on an NHL goalie. Like if you have like enough attempts, like you'll probably score.
Sooner or later. McDavid is.
If you give
Unless McDavid trips and falls, you're not beating it. And he could trip, fall, get up, and he's still going to beat you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a skate weights out of his skates. He won't be going nowhere.
I don't know. Like a Glock, and you decide to shoot him halfway, then you might get it. Like,
Well, you do the same thing with the goalie too. Fucking shoot him in the chest, and then there's no goalie.
I just think this.
I would say give me the shootout.
Yeah.
Are we saying 5 attempts?
Let's say unlimited attempts.
Still shoot.
Oh, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Unlimited attempts, one's going to go in eventually.
Give me. I'd say give me
McDavid.
Give me 15. Yeah, give me 15 on Shesterkin. I'm gonna score 1.
15? That seems a little low. I think you need like 25.
I was gonna say lines are like 25.
I'm pretty fucking gross at shootouts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Igor's pretty
gross as shit.
He knows when he's doing at goalie. I think he's got that figured out.
No. You guys don't understand though. I'm really fucking good at shootouts.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I know. I hear you, buddy, but I think he's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, maybe against like beer league goalies that are fucking 24.
No, I'm saying just give me 15 attempts. I'm putting 1 in on Shesterkin.
Yeah, I think McDavid's pretty good too, and he's stopped him a couple times. So I don't know if that argument stands up.
But I'm definitely not beating McDavid in speed.
No,
ever. Like
I
don't care if I.
All that.
Yeah, I don't know about the speed thing. I mean, unless like prison rules apply, then I'll probably have to go with the shootout too.
I mean, either way, you could just like.
Oh, if prison rules apply, I'm calling Putin and I'm saying some shit about Shesterkin. And then on the other way, I'm just gonna shoot McDavid.
You're a pigeon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, prison rules don't apply.
That ain't happening. But listen,
prison rule. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the shootout.
Yeah, agreed.
I think everyone.
I'd probably do the shootout too.
You know, maybe I'll call up my ex-girlfriend's dad and ask him if we could actually do that because, you know, he works for the Rangers, so I could just be like, hey, can I get Shesterkin for like an hour one day and just shoot on him, and we'll see.
Yeah, that should work.
It's not gonna work or happen, but it'd just be really cool. That would be cool.
Sick if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, haven't talked in probably 3 years. Hey, can I borrow your starting goalie? I promise I won't hurt him.
I mean, I guess the next question would be who's gonna fund this $1 million?
What do you think you have a better chance at? Scoring a shootout goal on Igor Shesterkin or beating McDavid in a race for 1 lap with a 3-second head start? Scoring.
Thank you. Yeah. Agreed.
And how many times do you think you need to score on Shesterkin? Shootout. Like, how many think roughly you'd need?
20. Wow. Buddy said 20.
See, I wasn't too far off.
He said 15. I think that's a bit advanced.
The boys got rocks.
I mean, like, you could score after like 3, but you don't really know. Like,
you could.
I think
saying
if I were to score, like, I would say on average every 20 shots I would go.
Okay, I think that's fair. I think 5% is pretty fair.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm guaranteeing I'm scoring 1 in 15 tries.
This is
Guaranteed.
so absurd.
You have no way to
Guarantee.
So much.
Yeah.
We don't. That's why I can be as, you know, confident as I want because there's zero way this is ever going to be proven.
True, actually, I'm scoring for sure.
Well,
I'm trying to think who we know in net.
I mean, for all we know, I could score on the first one.
Yeah, but
and then not score again.
Yeah. We don't know anybody on the same level as you, sir.
Oh, what's his name? I mean, I don't have the contact, but the Bruins third string goalie is a Long Island kid. I don't think we have the pull to get him, but
that's fucking sick.
Be cool if we grabbed him. That's Brandon Boosie. Pretty good.
We're not getting him.
Yeah.
Or actually, I used to talk with Akira Schmid's girlfriend, the Devils goalie. You probably get him on the pod, not in net, but on the pod.
In net, I would rather.
But
That'd be pretty sick.
Chuck has
Long day at work, buddy.
yeah, so
So fucking long, it wasn't even funny.
do you guys have anything else before we close up shop for the week? All right. Well, if not,
Yeah, going off the would you rather. All right. What's one pro sport that you could actually see yourself like, with proper training? Say you have a year and a half to train. Like, what's one sport you can actually see yourself being somewhat effective in for like either like a shift or like if it's tennis, like a match. Like just like one
see,
game
that's
of
just
the
a
match.
small sample size. You're skewing the data.
So like, what? How about we change it to like?
What data are we
Wait, wait,
skewing, bro? There's no fucking
A
data
small
here.
sample size will affect it.
How about we change it to like, if you were to train one sport from when you were born to like the GoPro age, what sport do you think would be the easiest sport, or what sport do you think you'd have the best chance of going pro at?
Probably golf.
I don't know though.
I mean, if you started when you were like,
There's 125 guys on the tour.
What?
see it.
I'm trying to think of.
There's
How many
tours,
guys
though.
have?
There's multiple tours.
Yeah.
There's PGA Tour.
No, but I'm saying like We're
like-
talking PGA. We're not talking about like the Japanese tour. Like
No, but European Tour is technically the same level of like top competition. I think that's very fair.
yeah, people say that. Some people say that about the KHL, but no one
Yeah,
thinks
but there's
that.
only 150 PGA Tour golfers, whereas there's probably like 300 NHL. So I think that in the European Tour, there's still players that'll play in majors and stuff and compete.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to, I could qualify for the U.S. Open. Like
If you couldn't
if I was
qualify, you
able
could
to,
try.
I could. Like
See, you guys are not even.
I wouldn't, but
You're
I
thinking in
could try and
now.
do it.
I'm going Rocket League at Tuck, bro. Professional
yeah.
Rocket League player.
Like,
Like, you're not even playing
I'm
video
right there
games
with
here,
Kenny.
bro. Come on,
I still think I'm better off with golf.
I'm going with Kenny.
come on, Tuck. You
Hundo
understand?
B.
Yeah, I'm going pro and
So
Call of
what's
Duty.
pro?
You're right,
Anything
duos.
you'd be getting
I'm
paid
gonna go
at?
with underwater basket weaving.
Professional.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But there's
like-
pro like poker if I just study the odds and kept practicing.
yeah, absolutely. That counts.
But
Yeah.
I think there's different echelons of like being unreal. Like there's like
No, but I'm thinking like top notch. Like you're the best of the. Like you're playing against the best. Like
I guess it depends on the age. Like if we were to go back to when we were kids, like I think golf, the level, and like actually really all sports have really increased so much in the last few years.
I don't know. I think golf would be probably. I don't know. Tough.
I don't know. You think you'd be number one?
That's a thought-provoking question.
Number one
just
was
make
just made pro.
Just make it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's still tough.
Realistically, I mean, like with pro, like are we counting other leagues? Like if you don't like, does AHL? The AHL should count
No.
as pro.
Top NHL.
No, we're talking like the top league in each
like
sport.
NFL, like top notch of that sport.
Yeah.
I guess whichever one you had the most passion on and would have done, it would have been hockey or golf for me that I had the best chance of. I would have really truly.
Yeah, like
Weird.
I was.
Golf's gotta be easier than hockey.
I don't know. There's more hockey players, but golf, like, there's no one's like. If I make a turnover in hockey, it's like someone's back checking, helping me. There's defense there. Like,
If you fucking golf.
if I fucking shank one,
I'd say
I shanked it.
You're fucked
I don't
now.
know.
Yep.
Tough.
I don't know. Lacrosse might be up there. Like
Oh,
based
that'd
on
be mine,
how
yeah.
when I was
Like boxing.
when I was at my prime,
Yeah,
when I was at my prime of lacrosse, if I kept on that trajectory, like and dedicated my life to it, like I could see that being a possibility.
We went to camp with a lot of D1 players.
Yeah, I mean we got goalies at Rutgers, Virginia.
Gable plays at
Um,
Virginia as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. We played with a
I
bunch
think
of
lacrosse
people.
would be pretty
Nice.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
also grew up in places where lacrosse, like New Jersey,
Yeah.
New York, like those
Yeah.
were all like there
Yeah,
wasn't lacrosse in like
especially
Nebraska.
you on the island, dude.
Yeah, Long Island is the
Yeah.
heart of lacrosse.
Yeah.
And it's a good take.
Sounds
But
good.
if you made it this far,
I think lacrosse is the winner
I think
here.
so. I think so.
Have to agree.
If you've made it this far,
Oh,
I
there
want
you
you to
go.
hit the subscribe button on YouTube. I want you to hit a follow on Spotify. Leave a review on Apple, and stay tuned for more content. Cheers, boys, and have a good rest of your weekend.
See
Well,
ya.
The rest of the week. But.